There's a lot to talk about in Cornwall. And as we meet together in Cornwall, our patterns of cooperation within a liberal rules-based order that have benefited us for so long, we know they're under renewed strain. It was the American scholar Robert Kagan warned, and I've referred to this in other remarks, the jungle is growing back. And as leaders of some of the world's largest liberal democracies and advanced economies, we must tend to the gardening with renewed clarity, unity and purpose. Our challenge is nothing less than to reinforce, renovate and buttress a world order that favours freedom. Now, meeting this challenge will require an active cooperation amongst like-minded countries and liberal democracies not seen for 30 years. The COVID-19 crisis merely underlines the urgent need to deepen and accelerate our shared endeavours. Now, for inspiration, we should look to the years immediately following the Second World War. A world in flux, competing models for economies and societies. A time when President Truman called for the creation of conditions in which we, him referring to the United States, and other nations will be able to work out a way of life free of coercion. In many parts of the world, old and new, anxious peoples craving peace, stability, prosperity, and a sense of sovereign control over their national destinies. Then a remarkable generation of far-sighted policymakers under American leadership set out to bring order to this uncertain world. And importantly, order informed by liberal values, grounded in rules-based institutions. I believe the challenges we face today demand the same commitment, the same common purpose for this new era. And Australia brings its own distinct perspective to our global challenges, informed by where we are and who we are, our principles, our values, and of course our national character. Our interests are inextricably linked to an open, inclusive and resilient Indo-Pacific region. That is our interest. And to a strategic balance in the region that favours freedom and allows us to be who we are, a vibrant liberal democracy, an outward-looking open economy, a free people determined to shape our own destiny in accordance with our own national sovereignty. And so today I want to explore 5 areas of Australian advocacy and agency to advance these important issues in these meetings in Cornwall. The broad themes: firstly, supporting open societies, open economies and our rules-based order. Secondly, to build sovereign capacity, capability and resilience. Third, cooperating on global challenges. And then, fourthly, enabling renewed business-led growth and development. And fifthly, demonstrating that liberal democracies work. Now, I want to be clear about what we are seeking to do, of course, but I also want to be clear about what we are not seeking to do. This is not about drawing, as we gather in Cornwall, a closed circle around a particular club. That's not it. To the contrary, it's about ensuring we maintain an open, rules-based global system that supports peace, prosperity and aspirations for all sovereign nations. A world order safe for liberal democracy, yes, to flourish, free from coercion, reinforced through positive, collaborative and coordinated action. We are faced with heightened competition in the Indo-Pacific region. We know that because we live here. The task is to manage that competition. Competition does not have to lead to conflict, nor does competition justify coercion. We need all nations to participate in the global system in ways that foster development and cooperation. Australia stands ready to engage in dialogue with all countries on shared challenges, including China, when they're ready to do so with us.